Hi, my name is Catherine Kokinius. I'm the Section 4 GTA, and will be walking you through the Scavenger Hunt for MIP 302. I will cover both rooms, A207 and A206. This will be used to show you where things are in the room without you physically having to wander around the room in lieu of COVID. Hopefully this is helpful. If anything is unclear, feel free to reach out to your GTA. As you walk up the stairs, on your right, you will see room A207. If this is your room, this is the one you'll be working in. Make sure you enter through the door that says enter only. You can put your stuff on the hooks on the right and say hi to Pete if he is your instructor. But this is the general layout of the room. Right now I'm walking up behind the front bench. Pete is going to be our Vanna White and show us where the first aid kit is. It's behind the front desk, as you can see here. It is filled with Band-Aids, Neosporin, and different other essentials for first aid. Beneath it, there is the fire blanket. As we move to the front of the bench, Pete is showing us where the MSDS book can be found. This book has information on different chemicals that we'll be using in the class and different safety procedures that are required for each of those chemicals. On the far right, if you're facing through the entryway, you'll find the eye wash station. Hopefully no one will need it. But just to give you a perspective of where it is in the room, I will zoom out. Here, Pete is showing us where the fire extinguisher is at the back of the room. Also, be aware that there is a spot to put your book bags behind Pete on those hooks. Now let's look at what is at your station. In the red box that is on your table, you'll find a list of different things that you can put in it. Specifically, note that you can put glass slides in that box and disposable gloves, like the ones that Pete is wearing right now. Other things that you will find at your bench that are on your scavenger hunt list include a glass jar that will normally be filled with bleach. This is where your graduated glass pipettes will go when you're done using them. Another thing that will be on your scavenger hunt is going to be found in the drawer that's next to your seat. There will be a Bunsen burner, a lighter, a staining kit, and a staining pan. For the purposes of the scavenger hunt, normally we would discard your tubes and media in these metal trays. Tubes would be required to go in these cartons to be autoclaved and loosened so that they can be autoclaved correctly, and it's easier for the prep room. The red bag would be where you'd put plates ready to be autoclaved. This year might be a little different because of COVID-19 and we don't want people running up to the front of the room. Another thing to keep in mind is broken glass. Normally we have a tray for broken glass and where it should go, and a little scooper if things fall on the ground. This is not your responsibility. This is the responsibility of a GTA. Let someone know if you break something. Here Pete is showing us again the tubes and where they go. The way that you will exit the room is out the back through the exit door. Now let's enter room A206. It will be found on your left. Make sure you enter through the entry door only. Here is the general layout of A206. There are a few differences between this room and A207. At the front bench, Pete will show us where to find the first aid kit and fire blanket. It's properly labeled on the front. This also has Band-Aids, Neosporin, everything else the other room's first aid kit has. And next to that, in the other drawer, you will find the MSDS book as well. It contains the same information. This room has two eye wash stations. One is on the right side of the room, and the other is found on the left side of the room. If you are in this room, make sure you know which one is closest to you. As you enter A206, on your left you will see an area where you can store your bags and coats. This is smaller than another area you can store your bags and coats, which is located at the back of the room past all of the benches. This is also located near the exit door. As you can see, there is a little bit more space here, as well as the location of the fire extinguisher is right next to that exit door at the back of the room.